Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to the Knicks game. Did I call it? I called it. New York Knicks takedown Golden State Warriors 119-104. Great game last night. I mean, a great game. There's no other way to describe it. When your team go out west, play a late night game, knowing you gotta go to work the next day, you stay up and you watch it and you get the win. That's a great game. But let me tell you how it went. Started off good. I'm not gonna lie, for all the things I've been saying about Elfrid Payton in the last couple of videos, he actually had a good game. He actually had two good games in the last two good games. Not only scoring, like his scoring is still, he's our point guard, so I really don't want his scoring to be 20 points. I don't like a point guard that scored 20 points, five rebounds. He's not getting the rest of the team involved. But what he did score, I can live with. What he had, Elfrid Payton came out and scored. He had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists on 5-11 shooting. He went 1 for 3, 1 for 4 from downtown. He also had a steal and 1 turnover. He got to get his assists up a little more. I would like to see him hit some double digits assists. I'm not going to lie. Now that's what I want from my point guard. Even with the guy, my boy Quickly, I love, and I give him an excuse because he's a rookie, and I want my point guard to at least have double digit assists. But I know that's due to because the Knicks, they are the worst shooting team in the league. They have the worst offense in the league. But we have the #1 defense in the league. And when the last time you said that about the Knicks? We have the #1 defense in the league, which proved to be a killer for the Golden State last night. I mean, Steph Curry looked like he wanted to go home early in the first quarter. I know he finished with 30 points. What he got? 30 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. But he also shot 9 for 19 from the field. And from 3-point, he went 5 for 14. I mean, 5 3-pointers is good whenever you. But to be shooting 9 for 19, this is what I mean by what kind of player he is. I mean, 9 points will basically give you 18 points. 9 shots will give you 18 points. But 19, he missed 19 other shots. You know what I'm saying? But he had a little help. Andrew Wiggins kicked in 17 points, 9 rebounds, 6 for 13 shooting in 33 minutes. I mean, I know he really do miss Klay. I know he really missing Klay right now. And be honest with you, Klay Thompson is the best player on the Golden State Warriors. I mean, everybody say he's a good player, but they basically say it's Steph Curry team. But if you ever really watch the Golden State Warriors, when Klay Thompson's not playing, the Warriors got a 65% chance of winning. If he's playing, they got a 92% chance of winning. Because Klay Thompson, he doesn't need to bounce the ball to score. And when he do bounce the ball, you know he's going to score. That's what I like about Klay Thompson's game. He doesn't really go to the hole, but when he do, it's a 95 to 96% chance he's going to make that basket. He doesn't play flashy, but he's a good player, and that's what I love about him. Yeah. When he was a free agent, I was hoping there was some way the Knicks can get him. But I knew he wasn't going to leave in Golden State, and I know Golden State wasn't going to let him go. But Klay Thompson is Golden State Warriors. And if you don't believe me, just watch how this season go out. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, when Steph was hurt and Klay was the one out there, they was winning more games. And people fear no more. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the reason I predicted the Knicks would win the game because I know if Steph don't have a good night, the Golden State is not built right now to really even win a championship. They're not built to go to a playoffs. Let's be realistic. You know what I'm saying? The only reason they're doing what they do is because they're a manufactured team. I don't care if nobody say Golden State was manufactured. If Golden State and the referees in the NBA played Curry as they played 92% of the other players, Golden State wouldn't be where they at. But then again, like I said, Klay Thompson is a special player, all-star, superstar. He probably would carry him. Let's get back to our New York Knicks, you know what I'm saying? But before we do that, I'm going to say one thing about Golden State. They did make a good choice in the second round in their #2 draft pick when they picked up Andrew Weissman. Is it right? I forget his first name, but his last name is Weissman. He had 15 points, 8 rebounds. He didn't have no blocks. I don't know what he's averaging because I really didn't check his stats. But all I care about that he had no blocks against my team. So that means he wasn't very effective because he had no blocks. You know what I'm saying? RJ was getting to the hole. I mean, he altered a lot of RJ's shots, but he had no blocks. That's why I was saying. And as a big man, 7-1, he need to be blocking at least 1 shot per game. I mean, he's not Mitchell Robinson, but he's 7 foot. So yeah, Green got ejected, but he wasn't really doing too much other than his 8 assists. He had 3 points, and that came from 1 shot from three-point land. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once he got the first tech, I knew he was gone because he's a dirty player. If he didn't get his second tech from mouthing off to the referee, I knew it would be for a dirty play. So when the first tech came in the first quarter, I was like, he's not going to be in the game long. And he is the heart of the team. And once he left, you seen how the team went. Be honest, you seen how the team went. They were just, how Clyde would say, discombobulated. They was just running around the court like they didn't have a purpose. I mean, what's his name? What's his name? Kelly Oubre. He tried to help, but he only had 7 points. I actually thought Oubre was a better player than that. Okay, at one point I wanted the Knicks to get him, but he's having declined. You ask me, he declined. But you know what I'm gonna say? I'm not even gonna say that. Like, I'm gonna stop giving these teams the respect that they don't deserve. Because like I said, the Knicks are the #1 defense in the league, and even though we are the worst shooting team in the league, and if we don't have a real good game, we're going to lose. But our defense are keeping us in the game, and if we have a decent game, and the way we playing defense, we win. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that by when we played the Magic, even though, I mean, the Magic was on a 5-game losing streak as well. I mean, like, they're not as good. They're not as good as the Knicks as well, but I'm just saying, the Knicks didn't play that well. Julius Randle had a bad game. You know, he's finished with, I think he had, 21 points that game. But he had a very bad shooting game. But the Knicks defense kept us in it all the way, and we held on. Like I said in that game, like before, the Knicks would get to a quarter and a part of the game, and the lead lost, and we just lose the game. But our defense prevailed. We came back and won. And that's what I mean by I'm going to stop giving teams credit, because the Knicks defense is really good. You know what I'm saying? They're playing defense the way I always wanted them to play defense, you know what I'm saying? But Alec Burke came back last night, and he had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and he shot 6 from 8 from the field. I mean, he looked a little rusty. That's to be expected. He did. I mean, the last time he played, I think it was December 27th. He missed a lot of games. So, you know, he got to get his legs back on him, get the feel, get the flow. But he still provided us with what we needed last night. He played decent defense. I mean, he got lost, like I said. He had to get his legs, so he fell down a couple of times because he seemed a little rusty and tired. But he played defense, and he got out there. He scored when it mattered. And that's what I'm about to say. He scored when it mattered. But you know who I'm about to get on. R.J. Barrett, superstar, Knicks superstar of the future. And I'm like I said in my last video, I hope we don't let him go. I hope we don't trade him. I hope when his contract up, we do whatever we got to do to re-sign this man. Because this man is going to be a superstar. He had a career high last night. Actually, he had 28 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. He went 10 for 17 shooting. Not only that, he shot 2 from 3 from downtown, which is really mean. He's improving on his 3-point shot. And he went 6 from 8 from the free throw. That's even better because we know how he's been doing from the free throw line. He had 2 turnovers, but like I said, he don't handle the ball that much where he got to pass the ball off. So them 2 turnovers can be all right, because actually the Knicks only had, I think, for the whole game 11 turnovers, which is very well. I mean, the whole game 11 turnovers. So them 2 turnovers, and like I said, when you get a win, you let things go by. You get a win, you grin. Oh no, yeah. Before I forget, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash like, leave a comment, because like I tell y'all every day, no matter win or lose, the Knicks is the team I choose. All right. So let's go down here and talk about somebody who I kind of bash, but you know, I like because like I say, he's on Knicks and he's on my team, so I respect him because he's on my team. But I say he could have played better, and guess what? I guess he hurt me because Elfrid Payton has been playing better. He held Steph down to about 11 points in the first quarter. I mean, Steph did have 30 points, like I said, but they wasn't real 30 points to me. But they did, so they real. But it wasn't helping them out, as you can see by the score and by the end of the game, they lost. Elfrid Payton, he scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists on 5-11 shooting, 1 for 4 from downtown, 1 steal, and a turnover. Like I said, he played very well, and if you ask me, he playing for his job. He knows Quickly's in the wings. He knows Thibodeau would give that starting point job to either Quickly or Burke, because I don't really think Austin Rivers have a chance to get it, not the way he's playing. He's out right now with another injury, and maybe that's the reason he's been playing the way he's been playing the last couple of games, because he's hurt. I forgot that Steph Curry was married to his sister last night. When I seen him talking, I was like, oh yeah, Aisha is this dude's brother. Yeah, you know, you can't be talking to the enemy, not like that. I don't care if they family. You wait till the game over, you call them like, yeah, what up, brother-in-law? I'm sorry you lost. But that, you know, that's what it is. You're playing against the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 8 for 11, 2 from 2 from the free throw, and 2 blocks in 27 minutes. Mitchell Robinson is starting to come along. He really is. I mean, he's staying out of foul trouble. And like I said in my last video, he got hurt and he actually played through it. He didn't really seem like he was hurt last night. I'm not going to say he's not hurt, and then tonight we get a warning that he's not playing because of the ankle, and then maybe they played him a little too much. But like I said in the last video, I want the Knicks to draft a center, not to replace Robinson, but to have somebody come off the bench when he get hurt, somebody there that can do similar things he do. Now, I mean, if we can find a center that can hit a 3, that would be groovy, that would be great. But I like Robinson's game, and I think Robinson will be a special player. I don't know if he'll ever be a superstar, but I think before his career is over, he got at least 2 years of being an all-star. I think he'll make an all-star at least 2 years out of his career before it's all said, well and done. And if he goes 3, hey, as long as he's playing for the Knicks, I do not give a damn. I'm going to be a happy man. Let's go on down the place and see what's else going on. And Reggie Bullock showed up, actually, in this game. He scored 12 points in 17 minutes, shot 4 from 5 from 3 points, and that's for 3-point land, and that's what we got him from. We actually got Reggie Bullock because we needed 3-pointer shooters. We needed shooters, period. In the last couple of games, he hasn't been doing what we want him. He'll come out, he'll make a timely basket, but he missed more than he hit. But last night he came, he didn't play much, but in the time he did play, you see what he did, which is good. He ain't got to score 20 points. He ain't got to score 18 points. He can give me the 12 points. He can give me 15 points in the game. That's all. All I want is double digits from him. I mean, he can up his assists, even though that's not what we got him for. But like I said, he showed up when it mattered, and that's all I count. I want players that show up when it mattered. You know what I'm saying? When it mattered. Obi Toppin and Quickly, they didn't really play too much, but they produced in the little time that they got. Toppin, he played 12 minutes. He had 5 points, and he had 2 nice dunks. I'm not even gonna lie, 2, actually with 3 dunks he had, but 2 dunks that I like, you know what I'm saying? And they both came from Quickly. I don't know why Quickly only got 1 assist. I guess because of the way he passed him the ball, but then was 2, like, Toppin starting coming to play. I mean, like I said in my last video, I want to see Sacramento because I heard so much about Halliburton, and maybe we made the wrong choice. But watching the game last night, I was like, man, I don't think we made the wrong choice. I just think he needed a little more time to get assimilated to the game, the NBA flow, because the dude got ups, you know what I'm saying? And he has a range of post moves. He just have to calm down and slow down, let the game come to him. He can put that ball, bend, spin. He does his thing, but he just have to slow down a bit. And what I like about him, he's not a selfish player. And it's true what they say about his defense. Although we are the #1 defense in the league, you can see his deficiencies on the defense. So he's thinking too much instead of reacting, and he would only get better with time. You know, it's like wine. You only get better with time. You know what I'm saying? With a couple of years in the NBA, learning from some great players, he would learn the defense he needs to learn. But like I said, he's coming along quickly. He played, I think, 11 minutes. Let me check before I start running my mouth off. I know I've been wrong a few times, but let's go. Yeah, 11 minutes, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. See, that's what I mean. I don't care if it was 11 minutes, but 1 assist, he's gonna have to do better. He forced a couple of shots because he went 1 for 3 from downtown. He forced a couple of bad shots where he could have made the extra pass and actually upped his assist total. But quickly, like I said, he's going to be a good player. He probably was a little nervous because he did say he idolized Steph Curry, and it's like you see your idol, you patent your game or your style, whatever, after a certain person, and you see him in life, you're going to be starstruck just a little bit. But he still played well, and like I said, I'm hoping he can be our point guard from the future. If not our starting point guard, he can be our backup because the man have talent and he can shoot the ball, and it's only going to get better and better as he play longer in the NBA. And it's really on him, because if he take the time if each game and go work on his shot more and more, he's only going to get better. He can even hit Steph Curry plateau, if you want to say anything. I would still say Reggie Miller, because to me, Reggie Miller is the best shooter of all time. Even though Steve Kerr leads the league history and all threes made, I don't love Reggie Miller, but I respect his jump shot. Indiana Pacer. Yeah, I can't do that, you know what I'm saying, Indiana. But anybody that was a rival to the Knicks, you know, it ain't going to be that much love, but it's going to be respect. You know, that's all I can say. You got to respect people for what they can do and what they do. And you may not like them because they're an adversary and they're against you, but you have to respect their talents. When you're saying Knox, he continued to struggle. He only had 3 points in 11 minutes and 1 rebound. Like, the trade deadline will be coming soon, and a lot of people we talk about trading Knox. I don't think we'll get much from him. I'm being honest with you. Maybe it was last year we might have got a second round for him or something, but I don't think we're gonna get much for him. I don't think we'll get a second round for Kevin Knox. I like Kevin Knox. I really do like Kevin Knox. It's just that I don't know. He's not consistent in. I don't know, man. I just can't put my finger on it. I mean, because some nights he come out and he's that player you want him to be. Even on the defensive end, he's that player. And then he just come out and he just be ghost. Like, you don't even know where he at until he do something stupid, to be honest. You're like, where's Kevin Knox? What he doing? Or he miss a shot, or until he hit a 3. And I'm not going to, like I said, I'm going to give the man praise, but I'm going to tell the truth. He's a player that disappeared from moment to moment. You got to stay active in the game. I mean, like, look at R.J. Barrett. When R.J. Barrett's not scoring or something, he's always moving, setting picks, he's doing something. Even quickly, they're doing something. It's like Kevin Knox just flowed off, and then the team that we playing against, they playing 5 against 4. But I still like his game. I still think he had one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. And I still think he can be a great jump shot shooter. He just have to practice and get more confidence and play with confidence. I mean, if like I said, if Kevin Knox don't get the ball, he loses all focus, and that's what he gotta just. I don't know, man. You getting paid. This is not the park. You still, if you don't get the ball, you still getting a check. So you gotta participate and do what you gotta do to help the team win. Mind you, we winning, but we could be winning in better style. We could be winning by more points, or like when you come on the court. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Kevin Knox. I don't know if you might watch this video. I don't know. So you might just come across it on YouTube. You have to be more consistent, bro. You just gotta. Well, anyway, I'm gonna say stay healthy, God bless, and peace.